Hello and welcome everyone to the Sports by YouTube channel. Today we've got a really special guest joining us all the way from Manchester. Yes, you've heard it right. Zeeshan is here to join us. He's a transfer expert from Manchester. And Zeeshan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty fine as well. It's been quite a busy week in Manchester, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, very busy, especially regarding the managerial situation. Ollie out now; it's been confirmed. But yeah, there's a lot of new briefs coming into fruition now, so we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, see, first of all, I think it was such a big decision to get Ollie out, even though we knew that he had to go after the Liverpool game, but United decided to stick by him. Just
Yeah,
really shows the incompetence of the board and how they did not have a succession plan in place. I
yeah,
think I heard you saying that if Pep Guardiola was to be hit by a bus tomorrow, City would get a manager and they would know who they wanted to get.
yeah,
That's not the case with United.
yeah. It's not been the case, though. They've never had any succession planning put in place. Like I said, the top clubs, the cities, the one that are. When I say top clubs, I mean the ones that are run very successfully. So your Manchester City, right now, your Liverpool. Um, they've put succession planning in place. So if anything happens, anything can happen to a manager. They know who they want next, and they know where they want to be in the next 5 years. Manchester United are going month by month. Managers are going game by game. There's no succession planning from the top all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, look, when after the Europa League final, when Oli was offered a new contract, you could see that they trusted him with the vision he had for the club, with the squad that he was trying to assemble. Definitely at that point of time, there was not a very strong link to Ronaldo or to Varane, but we all knew that Sancho would somehow arrive this summer. But the arrival of Ronaldo and Varane, how much has that changed Oli and his plans, and what that vision which he had for Manchester United?
So within Manchester United board, they weren't planning for Ronaldo. Like I stated as well, Ronaldo's Ronaldo thought he would end up at City, and then when Manchester United did show that interest, everything changed. It changed in the space of 7 to 10 hours that evening, where we had all those news coming, all those news breaking in that he was ready to go to Manchester City. Things changed. So yeah, it's a club that's not planning. The main target was Sancho. I also understand that Solskjaer wanted a holding midfielder. Um, he They were looking at Declan Rice. West Ham put a price tag of £100 million on him. Then it was a no go, especially after signing Sancho. They didn't have the funds in order to pursue someone like Declan Rice. But then as soon as Ronaldo's available, Manchester City didn't want to pay that £15 million. Manchester City wanted him on a free. United were happy to pay that amount and to get to bring the king home. But yeah, it within the club, the feeling amongst the players, I've been told it's pretty good. They really look up to Cristiano Ronaldo as an idol, as literally they look up to him. He's seen as the guy who is the captain without the armband. But he's just unraveled really quickly in the last 8 weeks, I'd say. Um, I think what Solskjaer should have done, as a personal point of view, is when he was offered by Ed Woodward and the board if he would like to change his coaching staff, he should have taken that opportunity. He didn't. He went ahead with the season with McKenna, Phelan, Carrick, and that has literally killed his job.
Yeah, I mean, see now Ollie's gone, and some United fans are sad about the fact that he had to leave on such a note. But we also know that it needed to be done. With the buzz and excitement is certainly back regarding the new manager. Carrick is definitely going to be the interim for the next game
Yeah.
against Villarreal in the Champions League. But there has been a lot of speculation about who could come over and take over Manchester United. A lot of those reports haven't been true. A lot of them have been true. So, what do you think the situation has been like, and how does it look right now?
So situation has been moving really quickly, especially since Saturday's result. Um, I understand that as I stated in early October, Zinedine Zidane, there was an interest from the red side of Manchester to Zidane, um, and there have been ongoing discussions for the last month now. Um, in regards to Zidane, I've been told he has not declined the job at Manchester United. It's ongoing discussions, but he's also in discussions with PSG at the moment. And Manchester United have not opened discussions with Pochettino. All the news coming out right now is from the Pochettino's camp. Um, there's nothing formal from Manchester United's side about ongoing discussions with Pochettino. Regarding the managerial situation, I'm also being told is that Manchester United do want an interim manager. Now, that's been told to me in the last few minutes. Really, is that they do want an interim manager. Now, would Zidane take the job as an interim before he wants his dream job of France? I can't confirm, but it's true that if PSG get the approval of Zinedine Zidane saying yes to them, they will allow Pochettino to leave Paris immediately in order to fulfill his dreams. That's been the case since this morning. I've had no new updates as of today on that.
Well, I mean, do you think that Pochettino is putting it out there in the open that he wants the United job? Do you think that's because PSG have initiated contact with Zinedine Zidane, and certainly Pochettino feels like, okay, I'm being stabbed in from the back, so I'm gonna go out and put it out there that I want to go out and manage Manchester United because I know how much the Glazers love me, I know how much Sir Alex Ferguson loves me. So probably if I put it out there, then there's a good chance for me to go to United and fulfill my dream, and PSG can do whatever they want with Zinedine.
Possibly, yeah. It is looking like these briefs are coming more from Pochettino's side. Um, I understand within the club, the only manager they've been speaking to over the last month has been Zidane. I've also been told Brendan Rodgers, there's no muscle behind that. It's just a rumor. Brendan Rodgers has been happy at Leicester, and is happy at Leicester. Now, regarding Pochettino, it's a difficult one. It seems as though Pochettino's future is in the hands of Zinedine Zidane. Will he say yes to PSG? If he does, will PSG allow Poch to leave? But there is a certain feeling within the camp in Paris that Zidane may come in, and when there's that feeling within a camp, it kind of unravels. May not unravel in the next few days, but possibly in the next month or two. You never know what can happen. But as of today, as of this morning, Pochettino is PSG manager. He's preparing for the game in Manchester against the blue side of Manchester on Wednesday. And yeah, if Manchester United act quickly, they could possibly get the man they wanted in 2019. But
Yeah, I mean, look,
it all depends on how
it's
they deliver.
see, look, it's been no secret that Manchester United and the board they love Pochettino, but someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafael Varane, they love Zinedine Zidane. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that they're probably involved in the discussions or not, but I watched Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid for 5 years. He absolutely adored Rafael Varane and Cristiano Ronaldo. In fact, there was a rumor that he left Real Madrid the first time because he did not want Ronaldo to be sold, but he was. I'm not sure whether that's true or not. But do you think that if you're Zinedine Zidane, let's just say I put you in his shoes, you're Zinedine Zidane, there's a contract offer from Manchester waiting for you with Ronaldo wanting you back, with Varane wanting you back, and so many good players which he initially wanted at Real Madrid. There's Donny van de Beek, there's Paul Pogba,
yeah.
and of course the likes of Sancho and others. Do you think he rejects that offer and he goes for PSG with players that he has not necessarily yet wanted at Real Madrid for the whole amount of duration? Yes, we know there's Ramos, there's Keylor Navas, and the fact that he's from Marseille, he's technically going to his rivals right now. Do you think that's a possibility? Because I certainly feel that money has never been an issue for someone like Zinedine Zidane. He's left it on the table at Real Madrid, never really took his compensation packages. So could be a case that he would feel that, okay, maybe I'll go with PSG even though I'm from Marseille, or even though I'm loyal to Marseille, I want to go to PSG, and I probably want to try a new project. I don't want to go back to Ronaldo and Varane because I'm not sure if it's going to work.
I think loyalty now in football, it's not there's not much loyalty within players, coaches. I think it's generated by the money. If you offer Zidane the money, and PSG and Manchester United can both offer him a lot of money, but also it's true that Zidane's wife is hesitant on moving over to Manchester. Um, so maybe that element is pushing Zidane towards Paris. But it is true, Zidane and PSG are in discussions. Whether that's for the future, whether that's for now, we don't know. But they are in discussions, and they are in discussions for one reason, and that's that managerial role. Now, if Zidane, like I said, if Zidane gives that approval, it's big news for Manchester United. They can move forward and open discussions with Pochettino. But what I've been told is that they are focused on getting in an interim manager.
So, I mean, this news is new to me, getting an interim manager. But if they do get an interim manager, who have they got lined up? Because I don't think Pochettino or Zidane would necessarily want to come as an interim manager. They're both at least long-term options, at least for 18 months, 2 years. But who have they got lined up for the season?
I'm being told Ralph Ranić and Laurent Blanc are in positions. They're on the short list of an interim manager. Now that's just been told to me in the last hour or so. So I'm not sure on who it would be exactly, but it things can change with Man United. Things can change. What they can be briefing out that they're looking for an interim manager, just so it's not, just so it seemed that they don't want Pochettino. Um, or there's a lot of games being played here in terms of media briefs, who they want, who they don't want. So I'd say for now, hang tight. Literally just wait for these days to go by. I've been told Carrick is in charge for Villarreal, and he will be may. There's a real good chance he will be in charge for the Chelsea game, as Pochettino's got a game on Wednesday as well against City. So United need to act quickly to see who they want, how they want to pursue this going forward. But there's a lot of obstacles in order to get Pochettino in.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of obstacles. If PSG don't let him go, they'll have to probably pay out for him. And I don't think that PSG have a very low release clause set for someone like Pochettino. I think it'll be a good 15, 20 million for them
Yeah,
to get Pochettino. And Zidane, on the other hand, he's free. You know, I don't know what's the hold up. I don't know why it's the hold up. I mean, if I was Zinedine Zidane, I'm saying this probably because I'm a big fan. I'd take the job, but
yeah.
you can never know in football.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors, especially when you have a family that you need to bring over. Um, it is difficult for these, especially for foreign managers that are used to living in one country. Um, but yeah, the right hand man is the guy that I don't know if you've seen the tweet today.
David
His name
Bettoni.
no. His right hand man is named in the media. His name
All
is
right, no,
Fred.
I've
Forgot
okay.
his surname. His name is Fred. I've got
Fred
his tweet.
Hemmel.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Hemmel. Yeah, so he's very close to Zinedine Zidane, and whenever news is breaking in regards to Zinedine Zidane, he's usually the first. So if there's anyone that knows where he's going to go next, he has stated before he doesn't see Zidane in PSG anytime soon. He sees him at a more historical club. Now there's not many historical clubs that have the size and history of Manchester United. So take that as you wish. But he's also said Zidane is really interested in the France job. So it's just
Yeah, I mean, I just, out of curiosity, started digging up old interviews of Zinedine Zidane, and it was an interview from the time he was
Yeah,
managing Real Madrid, and he was like, right now I'm at Madrid. I can't say much about Marseille, but I love Marseille. It's my city. I want to see the team, to come back to the top again, because once they are at the top, it's breathtaking to see them. But at the same time, he was like, PSG is impossible for me because right now I'm at Madrid and then I'm from Marseille, so it's very complicated. So probably, who knows? Probably he does say no to PSG. I hope he does, but the football moves quick and minds can change at any point of time.
yeah, football moves quick, but yeah, as far as I've known for the last month, Brendan Rodgers has not been close to the job. Antonio Conte was never going to get hired by the Man United board, and Zidane has been in discussions. He's not said no as of yet. He's not declined the job, and he's in discussions with PSG also. So it's going to have to be a waiting game in terms of how Manchester United react.
Yeah, well, some of our viewers and a lot of fans have this question that Ollie's gone, but Carrick, McKenna, and Phelan had to follow him out the door, but they've been kept for the next two games, all three of them. So, I mean, if a new manager comes in, then definitely he would want to bring his own staff. But what is the club's take on it? What's their position? Is Carrick, McKenna, and Phelan going to leave after their two or three games in charge, or are they going to stay at the club?
In regards to if Zidane was to come in, tweeted this a couple of days ago. He would be bringing his own coaching staff, so United would have to cancel a lot of contracts, especially the Phelan one they recently signed. Um, so yeah, coaching staff will be gone as well if Zidane was to come in. Um, he'll bring his coaching staff from his time in Madrid. In terms of Pochettino, not too sure yet, but in terms of the talks with Zidane, it's been clarified to me that he would be bringing his own coaching staff in. Now, for the last two managers now, Manchester United have not forced but recommended that there be an ex-player on the bench alongside that manager.
Yeah.
Now, Mourinho, they recommended Carrick to be alongside him. It was done. Solskjaer, it was again recommending that Carrick stayed on. Now, will it happen again? I can definitely see that happening again. It
Whether it's going to be Carrick or not, we don't know.
we don't know, but they like to have fan. They like to think they can make the fans happy by having these ex players in the dugout. But does it make fans happy when they're really inexperienced coaches? I don't think so. So it's it just depends on the player, the type of manager they're getting. To me, if it was Antonio Conte, if they did go for Antonio Conte, which they didn't, is because they didn't go for him, is because he would be saying no to certain requests from the Glazers. He wouldn't allow the Glazers to force their opinion, or the board, Ed Woodward, to force his opinion on Conte's managerial decision, who he has in the dugout. Someone like Pochettino, whose dream it is to manage Manchester United, I can see him maybe saying, "Okay, Ed Woodward, I'll do as you wish." That's a personal
Yeah.
opinion. If I get more on that, obviously I'll let you guys know. But as of now, I know that Zidane would be bringing his own coaching staff in.
All right, Zeeshan, before we end this video, on a personal opinion, from what you've heard so far, from whatever you've read, from whatever you've seen, uh, who is more likely to come after the Pochettino briefs? Is it going to be Zinedine Zidane? Is it a matter of, just making the media have a PR spin while they beat out the leaks? Because there have been a lot of leaks from the club. Is it just a matter of that? Because Pochettino might be holding a press conference tomorrow. If he says no, then I think that only leaves one clear option, that's Zinedine Zidane for the job. And or is it a more serious case of Pochettino that he does want to come, he does want to leave PSG, and PSG don't really want him anymore. So if that is the case, who do you see coming at Manchester United as the next permanent manager?
As of today, I would say it's more favorable towards Pochettino, only because PSG and Zidane have open formal discussions, and if Zidane says yeah, which I'm being told may be the case, then yeah, I think maybe let's say 60-40 Pochettino.
60-40. But is Pochettino the man for you? Would you be happy as a Manchester United
As
fan to
as a
get
fan,
Pochettino over Zidane?
as a fan, I would prefer Zidane. I think we've got Ronaldo in his last two. Well, he won his contracts till 2023. So we've got the last few years of Ronaldo, Zidane, Ronaldo have an immense relationship. The way he managed Ronaldo in those last few seasons at Madrid was amazing. He rested him. He the one thing you need as a manager, as someone coaching Ronaldo, is you need the respect of Ronaldo. And I think Ronaldo would. Well, we know Ronaldo highly respects Zidane. Now, Pochettino would need to earn that respect of players like Ronaldo, because Pochettino hasn't won anything. So for me, I would go for Zidane. I'd go for someone who demands the respect, someone who demands high quality in training, hard work. So yeah, for me, personal opinion as a fan, I would go for Zidane. But at the moment, it's looking the way the briefs have come out today from Pochettino's camp. I have to reiterate, is it's looking as it may be Pochettino's job going forward.
Yeah, well, who knows? Probably Ronaldo is going to be convincing Joel Glazer to get Zizou in, probably make a few personal calls to the man himself.
Yeah,
But all we can do is hope. And thank you for coming here. Thank you for sharing all the information you had, Zeeshan. We'll be
so
having you here more often, and our viewers will be definitely waiting for your videos, for your exclusive information. So thank you again for coming here.
no
And
problem.
everyone who's watched the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll have more of Zishan for you soon. Till then, see you.